This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Variables. Variables in research work are widely used to obtain correct inferences. This is reached when the variables are altered, measured, and manipulated. Accordingly, variables are classified into two sets, namely dependent and independent variables. The latter can be altered and changed by a researcher. It is imperative to note that the state of an independent variable determines the manner in which a dependent variable reacts. For instance, in a study on the use of a limb sock to reduce edematous residual limbs, the limb sock is an independent variable, while the dependent variable is the residual limb. A measurement of the volume or circumference of the socks is made. In this case, a researcher can change the application of the independent variable because she has control over it and not the reaction of the volume of the limb after pressure has been applied. In a study to investigate security threats in e-commerce, there are a number of independent variables and a single dependent variable that are investigated. The security of online transactions is the dependent variable. Independent variables like technology, viruses, inside man, legacy systems, Trojan horses, denial of service attacks, and poor system designs all affect this dependent variable. The letters X and Y are used to denote variables. X is used to identify the independent variables, while Y is used to measure the dependent variables. X is plotted on the abscissa of the graph and Y on the ordinate or y-axis. Variables are classified as either continuous or discrete. The latter uses discrete values. The discrete variables such as race and blood groups use numerical integers or alpha characters such as 0, 1, 4, 6, or A, B, C, and D, respectively. By using numerical figures, a dependent variable like famine can be graded as unbearable 4, severe 3, mild 2, and slight 1. Continuous variables use infinitely divisible items such as force, blood pressure, height, and age. They are measured on a real scale with numeric figures. Poor classification or choice of a variable to use results in judgment error. In agreement, Parahoo suggests the use of a statistical test to determine the best variable to apply. Measurements. There are 4 levels of measurement of variables in a study. Cohen et al. Indicate that the type of measurement a researcher uses is critical in determining the nature of the analyses to be made. The measurements include nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio levels. Nominal. The nominal measurement level uses numeric figures to classify data. According to Robson, it may also include letters. In this case, entities or items that are being measured can have similar properties but differ from others in the other categories, such as gender or sex. Hence, the male gender is classified as M, while the female gender is categorized as F. Ordinal level. Bridger indicates that the classification of observations using ordinal measurement involves the use of symbols. The number of items is placed in an ordered relationship. Ordinal measuring provides a reason for such ranking or measurement. The ratios along the scale for different observations are not the same. Interval level. This level of measurement applies to numbers. Robson notes that the latter specifies the distance from a lower to a higher interval along a scale. For instance, the measurement of temperature interval in centigrade is the same between 83 to 85 degrees Celsius and 92 to 94 degrees Celsius. Ratio level. The measurement in this level includes a 0. The ranking of observations is tailored along with size and intervals on scales that are equal. Examples of ratio measurements are speed, weight, velocity, and area. This research paper on variables and measurements in research was written and submitted by a student just like you. The IvyPanda Samples database hosts thousands of works similar to this one on various subjects. Visit ivypanda.com to find what you are looking for.